Hello, good evening. Let's get into the rig. I need to just about to step into the rig, and then I realised I need to calibrate something because I've just installed a clutch and it's not
Fastest
calibrated.
lap for NAC 116.27.
So I need to sort that out, and then we'll be good. Apologies for the lack of on-track action. I am here. I'm just trying to sort out my clutch so I can have not the worst starts in the world for a change. So we go into smart control. See, I can see clutch with dead zone. This clutch has a terrible dead zone, which is fun. Let's make sure that I see action on the clutch. Yeah, it definitely needs calibrating. So let's calibration, clutch. That calibration. I'm only going to calibrate the clutch because the other two are calibrated and I don't want to mess that up. So I'm just going to... Okay, that should be calibrated. Max. Okay, that should now, if I've done that right, be calibrated, which it is. Cool. Yay, clutch. Right, let's go back to profile management. Yeah, it should all be good. Cool. So I've got a linear clutch. Happy with that. Yes, save the profile. Cool. I have a clutch. I need to bind it in game, but we can actually go and start racing now. So luckily we've got a little bit of a warm up. I have the customary bad tummy from stress. Always get stressed just before a race. Doesn't matter if I've been racing for 3 minutes or 3 years. I still get stressed. Not as bad as I used to. Like my heart rate used to go through the roof on a race night. I still care, but maybe not quite as much. Also can't reach my cup. Microphone should be in a good position, so you'll be able to hear me still. And I will be able to see what you're saying in the headset. I just can't see it outside of the headset. Actually, I can't see anything in the headset. Always good. Might have to give this thing a reboot. It was working fine just a second ago. It does this sometimes. The joys of Pimax. So yeah, I'm going to have to just restart the headset. So it will go black. You'll still be able to see the camera, but the game will just disappear a second. And then we just reload it. So I need to make sure the headset's revived, which it hasn't. Oh, Pimax. Why do you vex me so much? Okay. And this is why we don't mess around with things just before stream, but yeah, I wanted to get that clutch in. So it should auto detect. Going up as red. Oh, and hit me in the head. Hello, Pimax. Are you awake? Yes, you are. Cool. So let's go back into our game and hope for the best. I've had this. So basically, if the headset goes into sleep, it doesn't seemingly come out of sleep. Don't know why. Seems to be an issue with the software for the Super. It's calibrating now. It might be something to do with the auto calibration stuff, because it calibrates your eye and all of that jazz. Okay. Hopefully now this is loading. Yay! Hello. Hi, Kyle. Yeah. Sorry for the spotty start to this stream. I've steering wheel in front of me. Somewhere here I've got a shifter and clutch. Yeah, let's boogie. So it was wet in practice. I'm kind of wondering whether it's going to be wet in the race. Looks dry right now. Be typical.
This lap for Cran, 116.58. The leader has just done a 118.77.
Of course, I have done 0 practice in the dry, as usual. So clutch isn't calibrated. Let's calibrate. Done. And brake. Done. And clutch. Done. Actually, did I make sure that was loads? Oh, it is. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, brake. And clutch. Okay, done. So, hopefully, let's get us into position.
The leader has just done a 118.00. The pit lane speed limit is 55 kilometers per hour.
Just making sure the clutch worked there. Yeah, it's wet. I can see water on the side of the pit lane here.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Do a few laps and see where we go. It's drier than I've been practicing on. That's an off track. See a little bit of water running off the screen, that's kind of cool. Didn't see that level of detail when you were in the crystal light.
The leader's just done a 116.85.
Bit cautious through there, I think. Probably there as well, to be honest. Off the track.
Watch the track limits, please, David.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
That's wet.
You
Slippery.
need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
I love seeing... Oh! Pay attention. Looking at the streaks on the glass. Yes, David, you can see the glass and water and everything. It's amazing. No, but seriously, the simulation of water in iRacing is
21st.
currently second to none. But I knew there was a puddle coming, so I had to react to it. Like here,
Yellow flag.
you can see there's water on the apex and an apex here. Actually, nearly all of the curbs in this track have water on the apex. See? Rev limiter. You can see there's water on track, especially the edge of the track, which you do not want to touch. These things don't have enough grip for that.
Yellow flag.
If you have the CPU cycles to switch on the water
20th
effects,
place.
definitely do it. Because it helps you a great deal on spotting water.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
On your left. Clear left.
Let him bite. Almost just a blip there. You keep the car pretty much full throttle through that section.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
That off track is going to get
Mind
me.
these track limits, please, David.
That to me is not off track. Come on, Jim. Be realistic. Talk to the stewards. They're wrong. Skittish through that.
The leader has just done a 116.23, 13th place. The guy ahead has just done a 117.46. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Roger. What I have found with the Crystal Super is you pretty much have to look at something directly to have it in focus. Despite having like eye gaze thingy on and everything.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Fourteenth.
Yeah, yeah. Oops. Keep it on track. You lose so much speed from taking those puddles, but man! Hi BMW M fan! Driving a Poxy Miata right now.
Yellow flag.
Car right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Fastest lap for NAC, 116.18. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Sorry. Puddles on the racing line. What can I do? I'm sure everyone uses that excuse too.
Yellow flag. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
So we'll have to drop out of the rig temporarily just to go and have the briefing. The usual race briefing that we have. Have that on the other rig.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
The sector 1's slow. I've been faster than that. Dipping the clutch on purpose there, just make sure it works.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
That's super slow. Ten minutes before briefing.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
I lost it. Ah, there we go. Knew it was going to happen eventually. Got some fast dams again this season. That basically should have been pros, I think. No, I'm complaining. You have to eventually beat everyone, right? You can't always be an amateur. Real life is a little different because... Oh, there we go. Called the wet stuff. In real life, of course, you have
P15.
amateurs that are
Sector
people
3
that
is 1.3
aren't
off
paid.
the pace.
Here, no one's paid. So by definition, they're not really pros, they're just better than Yao.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Alright David, we need to watch the track limits.
I do need to watch the track limits. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so Sims is 7th on an 18 something or other. Of course, outright pace is only one thing today. It's wet. It's slippery. You are going to have offs.
P16.
Just make sure they're not as bad as anyone else's offs. What I'm trying to do is not light up the rears there.
Okay David, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
There we go. That was a touch of the wet stuff. That's the benefit of VR. You could just look out your side window to try and see if anyone's coming. Even if it is full of this silly ghouls stuff.
Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
So that's slow for me again. I have been as close as half a second off the pace in the first sector. Which, when we're talking about people that are aliens, I'm not too alarmed about that pace differential. Nicely done, whoever that was. Got off the racing line after they caught the wet stuff. Caught the tyre on that wet stuff there.
Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace.
That's good, actually.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Okay, got to return to the pits now.
16th place.
Really that slow a lap? Oh well.
Left front 93%, left rear 91.
So I'll join you all in a sec. As I go to the briefing, I'll probably just go and switch the comms over so I can get back into the rig. But at least I can hear the brief then. There's some fruity driving from people last week, so I'm sure there will be complaints about that. The person that took me out did get a 15-second penalty, but for us it made no difference. They wiped us out. It cost us a minute. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's just one of those things. We are now in the debrief, so we should be able to hear that when they start doing it. Let's make sure. Yep, I can hear the funky music, which I'm muting because I do not want to hear the funky music. And I'll come back into the rig.
Okay, David, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Ooh. You might hear a brief echo because I've got the primary rig now loaded up. Yeah, so we're in the pits. We have to stay here for the briefing. But you can admire that lovely Mazda livery in front of us. It's nice. I'm not putting the bounce back on just yet because I need to hop back out to switch the monitor over.
All right, let's get this going. Welcome everyone to the third round of the championship. Just want to go over some things tonight, and we'll get going into quali. I'm not going to remind you of the format now, as most of you taking part in enough of the races know by now. But I do want to start off by going over the standards from last round. Those I've seen and looked at the outcomes, there were an awful lot posted, and it was quite clear by the views people in the chat after the race. Many people are happy about how the standards were last week, so that is something I want to see improve going forward. A lot of you have been awarded. I think there's nearly a third of the grid now have some kind of license points applied, and there are 2 people already with qualifying bans, and those are to remain in the pits tonight if you're here, and that's Petlin and Matt Gardner. So please stay in the pits tonight. And those who are already on license points, generally it's about 2 collisions and you've got your quali ban. And with the amount of racing that we have with two races each night and how close the racing is, you can easily pick them up. So it's very important to keep your noses clean going forward. Make sure you're not going anything silly, anything beyond what you can handle. Just maybe think things through as well, send in things like that. It's very important. Otherwise, we may end up having run around where we've got half the grid sitting in the pits, which would be very unfortunate if that's the case. So yeah, that's that from last week. But tonight, at Silverstone, the international layouts. So it's kind of interesting that the track's supposed to be dry now, and however, there's very small chance of rain throughout most likely to feature race. From what I can see, the first race is looking dry, but we may get some showers in the top 10 reverse feature race. Things I do want to see improved though, particularly joints, things like that. If you are in a crash, don't go rejoining immediately onto the racing line. Make sure you're holding the brakes if possible, and try your best to carry on though as well. You do have one for half spare in both the races, so don't want to see people just quit immediately after a crash. In the second race, obviously we do have a safety car, and we saw it for the first time last round. That normally gets caught when there's a lot of incidents within a short period, around 5 seconds is what we've set it to. And yeah, so if you see something like last week, expect a safety car, no feature race. That being said, with the safety car being caught, we did have an incident where someone came flying in, stepped on the brakes, spun out, caused a few minor collisions. That driver got a pen. So if there is a safety car, just follow what's on your screen. It's very clear, especially in the UI. You have nice coloured arrows telling you on what, like where you should be, whether you should be giving someone the position back or going forward. And make sure you do that swiftly as well. Otherwise, you'll be screwing drivers up on the restart as well. And most importantly, just be predictable. Yeah, if safety cars are called. Another thing that we saw last week.
Long briefing today.
General was people going way too late in some corners. You know, these cars are all about momentum. If you get sitting from far back, you're not going to be doing anyone any favours, especially if you're causing a collision. So I really do think things through in these cars. You can have some brilliant close racing with little bump drop packs here and there. And it's a shame when it's ruined because someone gets a bit too greedy, a bit too ambitious, and takes some people out. So be careful there. And that typically happens when the race starts when you're all really bunched up. Last week, people weren't quite on the ball with cars checking up further up the pack.
Okay,
behind.
David, 5 minutes to go,
Things
5 minutes
that.
left.
So really keep an eye on, you know, what people are doing in front of you. If they're taking different lines from you, they're breaking early. Obviously, we have pro and AM classes that are now set to the end of the season. So picking your battles wisely. If you're an AM fighting a pro, you're not going to get any extra points for beating them. So you may be smarter to give it up, things like that. But yeah, that's mostly it. I know you all can be clean, and the first round showed that. The racing can be brilliant in these, so that's news tonight. Last week. Be skipping sessions shortly, about a minute, and can all drive briefing. Can all leave and see what they do.
Ooh, so that was the driver briefing. Basically, God, you guys were awful last week. Please don't be awful again this week. Yeah. Nothing more than we saw, honestly. Some super poor driving. We got collected by it. I mean, yes, my driving's not been the best this season, but I've tried to keep myself clean. And I have no penalty points, apparently. A third of the grid. Oh, look, my disembodied head. The other way around. My body without the head. Yeah, so hopefully we have cleaner racing because of that. Has my headset gone in? Yes, it's...
Checkered flag, B16.
Fix that, guys. It's awful. It just does... The headset or goes into sleep. When you take the headset off, it doesn't wake up.
Session, P16.
Which is a shame because in all other respects, the headset is amazing. So let's just make sure I can still see you guys on stream. There's my mouse. There we are. Yeah, so let me make sure it's come back to life. Nope, it just doesn't come back to life. I have to restart it in the driver. So restart headset. Yep. That bounces the headset. Hopefully. For it to happen. There we go. Hello. It is on. Nice. So, yeah, it's just really, I think they need to sort it out. It's when it goes to sleep, it doesn't wake back up. And it doesn't take long for it to go to sleep. Like literally there. I took my headset off for what? A couple of seconds. I'll have to check to see if there's anything I can do in the drivers to mitigate it temporarily. But honestly, guys, if your headset goes to sleep, let it auto wake back up. It shouldn't need me to go out of the game and restart the game to be able to race again. Anyway, enough grapes. I actually do love this headset. It is fantastic. So we should go straight into quali. We have 3 laps for quali. And 10 minutes.
Okay, David, we've got 7 minutes to settle up.
Although the track is drying, it's still damp in places, you can see. A couple of puddles. It was wetter during practice. What we've got to definitely do here is avoid running out to that line.
On 17.68.
That curb on the outside, well, not really curb, that line on the outside is the track limits for the international circuit. Got on the gas too early. Keep it tight. Out the outside of that puddle, and that gives us a good line for this straight. There we go.
P17, you're now 2.8 off the pace. That lap time was 119.00.
That's a better line through there, which gave us a better line through here. Bit hot through there. We're trying to hug that wet patch, but we hugged it too much. Which could have cost us all the way down the straight.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
Yeah, that cost us huge time. By
Car in
actually
front has just done a 118.89.
being slightly better through the rest of the lap, but
14th. Your lap time was at 118.11. Sector 3 is 0.35 off the pace.
so we know we've got time to gain through this first sector.
Sector
Nice.
1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Currently 14th.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
That's better through that.
P12, that's your quickest lap in this session.
There you go. We ramped it up a little bit. That's what you'll want from a qualifying session, that every lap is just that little bit quicker and smoother. You're just pushing enough to get a lap time in. I think I could go faster ultimate pace, but I wanted to keep it clean. Let's just see. Yeah, so it feels like you kind of have to floor it. I don't think having a clutch offers
Watch your speed. Box in
too much benefit.
540 meters. $100 meters. 50 meters.
Okay.
Left front 74 Celsius. Right front 63. Rear left
Grab a bit of
75.
water.
Right rear 68.
Headset on before it decides to die on me again. Let's have a look at results. So, no, that doesn't look like, that just looks like entries.
That's the end of the session. P12.
Yeah, P12. 1, 2, 4 AMs in front of us. Sorry. I think we're the 4th AM, but let's face it. Foster and Sims. Where's Sims? Did he not qualify? No, he didn't qualify. Ouch. Who's out of position? Mav didn't qualify. Quite a few that didn't qualify there. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it?
90 seconds.
We seem to have a bit of a puddle around us, which Not too thrilled about. That means it's going to be a clumsy launch. Have a look at our watch.
.60 seconds.
But we had a bit of an issue with our base shakers. Only one side of the rig is actually shaking. I'm going to try and resolve that soon. Hey. No, I still haven't got the decent sound, and need to put on the. I don't have the DMAS upgrade, even though I do, so I need to install that. That might be Thursday fun.
.30 seconds.
You can. Dry mouth. Shouldn't expect too much of this. I've had issues before, so.
10 seconds. Alright David, our target today is to finish around P13. 15 minutes. Standing start now. Okay mate, get ready, relax. Green, green, green.
Left side. Still there. Car left, clear left. On your left. Still there. Hold your line. You're on the right, 3 wide, clear left. Car left, clear left.
Okay David, the next car is Willet, car number 43, and their rating is 2.4. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
On your right. You're on the left, 3 wide. Still there. Car right. Hold your line. 3 wide, you're on the left. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Left side. Clear left. Still there. On your left. Left side. You're on the right, 3 wide. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Francisco is pitting from P.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, David, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
On your left. Clear left.
18th. The car in front is Thomas, car number 113, and their rating is 1.5.
Okay.
Fastest lap for Cran, 115.95. Incident in club. Looks like it's Matty.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
B18.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Think some of them are possibly cheating
The
the
guy ahead
course.
is Andrew, car number 57, and their rating is 6.5. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy, please, David.
Yep, will do, Jim.
B17.
Nope, lost it a bit. Oh, no, lost it completely.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, David. The next car is Mark, car number 99. B license, and their rating is 1.4.
You backed out? Slippery conditions, it is easy to foul up like that. But that's my usual. Dropping it under.
You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel.
Having all the weight.
Come on, stop fucking it up.
I know, I need to. Thanks for the reminder. Better I do it now than later.
New fastest lap for Cram, 1:15.63. There's an incident in Vale. It looks like Alan and Johns. There's an incident in Club. We think it might be Bourne. Yellow flag.
Don't want to touch the curb on the outside there. Super slippery. We've got people in our...
The guy ahead of us is Bourne, car number 807, and their rating is 1.6.
Yeah. Let's try and catch them. I don't know if we'll be able to. They were ahead of us. Therefore, I'm guessing they had an off.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Alan. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. All right, David. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Alan ahead. Who's a pro, unfortunately.
The car in front is Alan. Car number 212. B license. And their rating is 2.7.
Don't know if the race will be fully dry for the next one. There is a risk of rain. Alan touched the wet there, which probably pushed him out further.
Incident in Vale. We think it might be Luke. That last lap was a 1:17.76.
Lost the draft, which will make us a bit slower.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Oh yeah, that's where, is that where I dropped it? Basically lit up the rears on that wet patch. There we go, like that. Is that a P? Yes, a P behind us, so I'm not too worried if he catches us. He is not our battle. Neither is Alan ahead, but the other guys are. Our issue is without the draft, we're going to struggle to catch them up. They have to make a mistake for us, I think.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Bert.
Bert? Just not pushing quite as hard through there, which is fine. Bit me before, I don't want to be bitten again.
B22.
Plenty of gap behind us for the others in our class, but the guys ahead are potential victims if we can get there. I don't
2
want
minutes to go, 2 minutes.
to push to the extent that I cause myself loss of time. Like they're doing ahead, because we have suddenly caught up a bit.
That lap was on 17.71. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
That water doesn't want to shift there. Bit sideways.
Right side. Clear right.
That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing. Come on, David.
I know it's not my battle.
Incident in club. It looks like Mark.
Whereas Mark was my battle.
There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like it's Willem. One more lap to go. That lap time was on 17.85. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The car ahead is Francisco, car number 992, B license, and their rating is 3.3.
There we go, nice and smooth. Don't care about that one,
About
X.
track limits. There's an incident in Vale. We think it might be Daniel.
Can't hear you, man. I'll read that in a sec. The super doesn't allow me to read the text very easily. I see something about my rearview mirror. Is it distracting? So that's the race done.
22nd place. That's it. We're done. Bad luck, David.
Oh, you're only seeing the rearview mirror. Oh. Let me have a look at that in a sec. Might be something to do with the headset glitching out earlier. Thanks for letting me know. Ooh.
Checkered flags out, 21st.
You should be able to see it. I wonder if it's just me being rubbish. Am I? Yeah, it's a bit high, isn't it? Should still be visible. Have a quick drink. No worries, no worries. Are you only seeing the rearview mirror? Because I'm looking at the screen now, and it's showing like the top of the steering wheel. Is it kind of like that angle or something? Don't worry, it didn't cause me any harm. I was already in whatever position I was in, what, 22nd? I already had an off of my
The
own.
track temperature is falling. It's now 22
That,
Celsius.
yeah, it's a shame if you've seen the rearview mirror. But, wait, hard to see how you guys are seeing. Is it okay now? I'm looking ahead. Is that okay from here? I have to look down to see your text. Okay, cool. I think partly like, is that better? I just have to reset the view. Basically, the headset effed up earlier, and I had to deal with it. Thanks for letting me know. Anyway, oh, that was interesting, right? It's still damp, so it is so easy just to get caught out on these puddles. I kind of love that, to be honest.
Watch your mirrors.
Little bit of wet stuff on the curbs, it gives you jeopardy. I was just pushing a little bit too hard into here, touched this wet stuff, and then spun it.
Yellow flag.
Cold tires. Cool. Good to know. So it's when I turn in, I guess it's because I'm looking at the apex, you see the mirror more. So when I'm this side, you probably just see the A-post. The joy of vertical screen, because obviously I don't have much screen real estate to play with. I wanted to give you guys a kind of close-up view of the racing.
P21.
So we're going to be starting from 21st because only the top 10 are reversed. It could be an interesting one. Some very fast people, like we have... Oh, am I 12th? Can't be 12th on grid, right? No, 21st. I was 12th on the first grid because I fluffed it. The only time you use the clutch for this car is on the start. This is the feature race, so it's a longer race. I'm going to get myself a sip of water if I can reach it. Thing is, I do have a cup holder in the rig, but I am scared of getting water on the rig, so yeah. Just make sure it's reset so you guys aren't looking in the sky. Yeah, it's quite stressful with this water on track, but I'm not seeing as much. You can see some damp patches, just darker road, but they're not as bad as they were before. We do have a slim chance of rain later. I really like that leopard skin livery. It is terrible. I'm just sporting, I don't know if you can see, but it's a Golf livery. Not of my own design this time around. I just thought, pick something off of trading paints and drive. I'm terrible with these cars anyway, relatively speaking. Touched things. Hopefully I haven't muted anything. Problem is when you get really high resolution VR, you almost forget what the previous generations were like. It's still not 100% believable because it's pixelated, and that's mostly from no machine being powerful enough to drive it with
30
high detail.
minutes. The track temp is 21 Celsius. The air temp is 19.
Right, 30-minute race.
Okay, standing start. Okay, David, here we go. Don't fuck this up. Let's go.
Gonna get interesting.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
The guy in front is Lenny, car number 68, B license, and their rating is...
Car left.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Bert.
Still there. Clear left.
We couldn't get on the gas there because there was a car on the outside. It's going to cost us all the way down the straight. So this guy is probably going to get us.
Car right. Clear right.
Now it's the Lammers. Don't know if I've actually bound my window wipers either. That'd be an interesting one to find out. If it rains.
B22.
So we're in the same position we were prior to the start, so that's not too bad.
Okay, David, the next car is Paul, car number 321, and their rating is 1.8.
Got checked up a bit there. Oh, jeez. I wasn't expecting him to go that slow.
Track limits.
Who's
The
behind
driver
us?
in front of us is Mark, car number 99, B license, and their rating is 1.4.
So, I think we got more pace than we're showing at the minute. But we've got checked up a bit. We are definitely better with good tyres. New tyres, I mean. Bit of RG there. Let's see how much they check up in here. More than we do. Let's not spin it. Touch that water and it is awful. This is an MX-5. Tyres aren't particularly large, so not much meat on them. They slide around like crazy. There's not much back ends to them. It's a 30-minute race, so I'm not too interested in fighting hard yet. But I do need to get past the slow guys.
That's your fastest lap.
I don't normally brake through here. I'm having to brake at the minute just to avoid an
Now,
incident.
car number 13 is leading the race. Yellow flag, caution, incident in turn 5. We think it might be Andrew.
Yeah, definite slow car there. But there's been a few incidents in front, so we're... Ooh!
That's a new fastest lap for Tom, 1:15.44.
That got a bit too
Alright,
close
David,
for
the next
comfort.
car is Paul, car number 321, and their rating is 1.8.
Paul's actually very quick. But we're both being held up at the
22.
minute. Paul almost lost it on the water there. We got a slow exit because there was a car in our way. See if we can get some of this draft before we pop back into our racing line. That's nice and smooth. That's what we're looking for. Get back on the back of these guys after being checked up. Look at that.
Right side, clear right.
Your lap time was 1:17.36.
So I backed off massively there, probably noticed, because I'm not interested in taking the guys out yet. I'll fight a bit harder. Oh,
There's
someone's
an
already
incident
off.
in turn 4. It looks like Lenny.
That's why we can't be too interested in the fight. Because something like that happens, they lose out, you gain positions, you've not had to work at all. And then not risk the car or yourself. There is potential for rain later on. Generally I'm good in the rain, but if I've got no wipers it might be a problem.
– 20th place.
On your right, clear right. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
The guy in front is Matty, car number 56, and their rating is 1.5. V19.
On your right. Clear right.
Come on, ducks their nose in. You have to be careful.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're in the middle. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Clear all round.
That's 20 minutes to go.
That was fun. Still 20 minutes to go. Sims is gone.
Okay, David, the next car is Martin, car number 33, B license.
Had to brake much harder than I wanted to. Hello. Less fighting now. Hopefully we can start doing some forward movement. Oh, he's gone.
There's an incident in Vale. It looks like Martin.
I said it's just about keeping it on the black stuff early on.
P18, you've just done a 117.08. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Sims isn't getting away just yet. Not
The car in front of us
quickest.
is Matty, car number 56, and their rating is 1.5.
Matty's driving well. Quite hard to catch him. He's got Sims slipstream. If they start fighting, we might be able to start catching them back up.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Have to be inch perfect to try and catch them with no slipstream. That is not inch perfect, but it's good enough. Actually like that section. Feels nice.
That lap was on 17.50.
Consistent lapping, if nothing else.
Okay, David, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
That's halfway through. Bit slippery through there, so lost a bit of
There's
time.
an incident in club. We think it might be Martin. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
Oh, that is an off track.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
So we're 2.9 behind. See if that gap changes much. You guys have more data than me, so I don't know.
B18. Incident in farm. It looks like it's moles. There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like Johns and moles.
That doesn't sound good. Are we coming up to turn 3? Ah, same distance. Damn it. Pull away on the straights is part of the problem.
That was on 17.28.
They're dragging each other along now. Might struggle to get closer. Without them fighting, that is.
Okay, David, we've just cut the track.
Yeah, so we lost half a second on that lap. But we are catching other people, so there's a possibility. We can maybe maximise what we have.
Okay, David, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
2/3 distance. Yeah, we're losing a little bit of time to them. Not surprising, Sims is one of the quicker cats. We touched the grass. Well, the wet stuff anyway. We were slightly up on our friend Matt, but we dropped it a bit there. We are catching Thomas as a group. Matt is super fast through there. Yeah, pulled out half a second on us. Most of that was in T1. Quite scary. Must be flat through there. Couldn't get it to turn that. Tyres are starting to go.
Your lap times are pretty consistent. That was on 17.43.
Do have a few X's to play with if I need to. That was terrible. Come on. So hopefully this fight with Thomas and Matty lasts a couple of laps so I can get on the back of them.
You've used half your fuel. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Got 5 minutes left and I've only just used half my fuel. No one behind us. Matt is occupied with Thomas, but they're dragging each other
We're
along,
seeing a few
so...
spots of drizzle now.
Bit of rain. Oh yeah, I see it. We'll see how that goes. I do have my wipers bound, which is nice.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
Gonna just risk it. Keep going at the same pace.
Cran, car number 23, is now in the lead.
These guys, they've really dropped off their pace.
That lap was at 117.49. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Not enough rain! Make it rain!
The next car is Thomas, car number 113, and their rating is 1.5. Seventeenth place.
No flag yet.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Use up some of those X's. White flag.
One more to go.
On your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line, clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Martin.
Hold your line, clear left.
Alright David, the next car is Matty, car number 56, and their rating is 1.5.
On your left. Clear left.
Sixteenth place. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Nice. Kept it. Well, that guy on the last lap. Ooh, tough. Obviously, we started 22nd. Sims got us quite early on. And it was a bit tough because we ended up bottled up behind some slower guys, but then didn't really have the pace to catch in clean air Matt Smith and Sims. I think if we had the draft, we would have been fine. But no draft, not as fast.
That's the end of the session.
And Sims is just clearly quicker than us. Go and have a look at the carnage in a sec. Bring it into the pits. It's a bit damp out there.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 55 kilometers per hour. Box in 540 meters.
Where's the pit limiter? It's here somewhere. Can't find the pit limiter. It's always a good start. Okay. There we go. Was it because we're...
100
Can't go.
meters.
Found the pit limiter, you just can't use it in
50
second
meters.
gear. Anyway, hopefully no black flags for post-race shenanigans. There we go. Let's have a look.
Front left, 88%. Front right,
So,
94%.
actually, we
Left
started
rear,
21st, but
rear
we
right,
did...
93%.
Yeah. But we did drop to 22nd on lap 1. Just taking it kind of easy, honestly. Then, yeah, managed to work our way back. So I'm happy with that. Certainly better than our last results here. Where are we in terms of AMs? So we see an AM in P8, P9, P11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th isn't a bad take on that, honestly. It's kind of like mid-grid, considering we kind of botched the first race, so we dropped significant places. So we ended up 21st, and so we're clawing a little bit back, beating Thomas, Lenny, Martin, and Mark. They were all ahead of us on grid. Now, technically, I think Mark was behind us, but he got ahead of us. Yeah, so cool. Some names missing from that list today. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. Oh yeah, the rain was awesome, Paolo. I really enjoyed that because I'm like, now I'm a second a lap faster than the guys ahead. I like this. Because honestly, you can see in VR where the puddles are, where they're developing. You can kind of gauge how far you can push things on track. And I think I probably could have pushed a bit harder towards the end, but I was only ever going to gain 1 or 2 places max, and the risk was of ditching it and losing a lot. So yeah, cool. Let me see if I can find, through the magic of touching things in VR, where my button box is. No, that's the wall. There we go, found it. Cool. So I need to just find my mouse, get to the start of the race. We didn't pick out the incidents on the first race, so maybe we should do that as well. These UI elements are just shocking. So we go laps, heat 1. Apparently we didn't do a single lap on heat 1 for the first thing. Come on. You going to show us anything? Okay, there we go. Starts. Did someone just burp it? So I need to see that. Oh, that is definitely what I did in the first race. Yeah, I'm good in the rain. I don't know why I'm good in the rain. I have no freaking idea. Answers on a postcard. I seem to have a good feel for the rain, but and I'm no slower in the rain than I am in the dry, which is interesting. I did come close to winning a SFL race in the rain. Didn't quite get it there. How do I unpause? There we go. Let's find that. Need to bind these things. Let's have a look to see the carnage. Oh, yeah. That looked fun. I'm glad I'm not at the back of the grid anymore. It's the same incident. Oh, someone drifting. That looks like Sims. So easy to do in these things, and it looks like they got collected when they were drifting. I actually spun it on the first race. Oh. Are you going to spin it? Oh, yeah. That's not great. That was super close between me and that guy. I thought he was going to tag me. Trying to give room in that high-speed corner before the straight. That's got to be bump draft because I didn't see anything there. I've got one more round of this before I have to retire from the season. And I'm just starting to get the hang of the cars. Typical. But what's going on here? That just looked like a bit of nudging. Again, is that a touch? Oh yeah, a touch over there and a spin. So easy to spin in these damp conditions because you have to push like it's dry, but there are puddles everywhere. That wasn't my spin, right? No. Oh, that guy. Let's watch that again. Missed. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh dear, that was a mess. Bump draft, don't care about that. Unless it comes to the end of the straight and they make contact. No, looks clean. Wish I just had the confidence to drift these like the fast guys, but that's what happens if I drift it. So I kind of... That was a terrible rejoin, but it was okay in the end. Someone's gone wide. Don't know if they were... Oh, spin. What's going to happen here? Bit of a nudge. Looks fairly clean. Someone's just had an off there. Oh, another spin. Oh, and they've lost their front end again. Yeah, that's super wide. It is so wet out there that you are not going to collect that. Oh, and they reset. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, what the hell's that car stationary for? Is this after the race? We haven't seen my spin yet, so it can't be after the race. Oh, nice. Oh, this is race 2 start. Let's just double check that. I didn't see my spin. No, that's right, let's start the race again, so we've gone full circle. Let's move on to the proper race. I didn't see my spin. I definitely had a spin, but it didn't show it. Let's have a look at the feature. Yeah. Looks relatively clean. Yeah, I really got dumped towards the back on that start. And yeah, now I understand why Sims was behind me before, because they really made a mess of race 1. Kind of a cheat going wide on that corner, because it gives you so much more pace on the straight. That should be a slowdown. I'm waiting for it. What's going to happen? A little bit of touchy. Super tight through here. I backed out of it to get around this guy. He actually drops it anyway. Oh yeah, he nudged the full send, killing that guy. And no remorse there, so that's 100% going to be a penalty. He gets ahead of me again when I'm battling with Sim and with Paul Sims and who was the other guy? Matt Smith. Yeah, it's not supposed to be cleaner than an AI race. But this was actually a lot of fun. At some point we were 3 wide. I don't know if you saw it on stream, Pal, over that. It was clean and I was happy with it. I didn't really care where I was at that point. I just liked the close racing. Still close to that. Someone going to drop it? Yeah, there we go. Death. More death at this corner. Everyone seems to die here. Oh yeah, there we go. That guy getting it all wrong. Nearly collected him as he was in spin. But I do like the colour of his car. Even if there is a... And then we get rain. And then people start panicking by the looks of it. It didn't feel much different pace-wise, but I guess it was a bit more dangerous, judging by that. Don't touch the curbs in the rain. Inch perfect there as I go past. Someone's got to blow their own trumpet. You can see the fast boys know how to do it. Yeah, and that's someone dropping it. Someone trying to avoid someone dropping it. And that was the end because Martin, I think it was, decided he'd had enough. Cool. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Curbs were definitely not his friend. As soon as the race ends, people just go crazy. On the plus side, when it's a league race, the X's don't really count for anything other than making sure you don't get a race ban. Yeah. And a surprisingly clean Silverstone, considering it was raining. And as I promised on the thumbnail, there is actually puddles. Not full on rain, not full on wet track, but it was treacherous enough to catch people out. Caught me out in the first race. I did pretty well in the second. Getting used to this rain system. I do love the rain in iRacing. It's probably my favourite feature of the whole game. Cool. So I'm going to drop off now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.